Just 1 second here. All right. All right. Okay. Well, I don't see a reason to wait. Just do this. Giving myself a more or less black background so that it doesn't stand out against the actual game. Most places in the game at least have black around the edges, except for maybe the immediate rim you're in. So, all right. Excuse me. My fan and the AC is a little too much. Let me turn the fan off. All right. Three, right? I think is the one. 6. 6, yeah. Yeah, these other ones were all from previous points, so yeah, this one for sure, yeah. Okay. We're not badly off altogether. Don't have an awesome amount of ammo, but I have stun prods I could bring. It might help some. I don't know. Probably should. Shotgun rounds. Chills, flare shields, rifle ammo. Where's the computer where I would use these? Where? Let me see. Is there somewhere that has a computer that I'm not remembering? Garbage chute, disinfection room, meat grinder. None of those. There's a backyard with a keypad? That's probably the code we need. That's the last digits of Young's daughter's ID or whatever, right? Don't know the moon's puzzle yet. Yeah, there's a computer in this next. Can I just use those in the computer? Am I missing something? I might not have tried that though. I might not have tried stuff at the computer. Let me grab these while I'm here. Let's use these on this. I don't think this room has anybody, right? Yeah, this is fine. Let me. Okay. I don't know if I need a specific order. Let's just try that one. Use that. Yeah. Okay. Do I have to put them both in at the same time? Or do I don't know if I or look at them individually. Let's do that. Use. Yep. They could be backwards too. I don't know. Okay, let's this now. So post box. What did we? These are all red, I think, right? I think that's why they're white. On top is they're open. In other words. Yeah, this is about replacing the key and stuff. Yeah. Whereas there's a note about. What is this? Somebody dispatched from Eon headquarters. Yeah. On Heimat. Okay. Yeah, this one. This is the one. Bookstore keys. Code is the birthday of my daughters. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. So we need to find the PKZ numbers. Anja Ito. So, okay, yeah. I remember that name now. Ito, that's right. Okay. So they're going to be the daughters, so they're going to have the last name of Ito as well. Okay, so we've already done. Whoops, that's not what I meant. I meant to back out. I should have right-clicked instead. Anyway, antenna, transit, Ausricht. I don't know what is. I need to do this. What is it? 125? Yeah. Whoops. This. 25. Okay. I don't know the rotation though. Getting quieter. We go back, but we were already all the way to the right, weren't we? Yeah. And if it didn't do anything there. Oh. That's different. Oh. Then quieter. And then we're back to noise. That must be we want the tune, I guess. That's probably the clearest. It's loudest. So that's probably the clearest signal. Okay. Transmit. Wait. There's another one I have to do, looks like. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me stop that for the moment. Hang on. I think it's gonna like get annoying potentially. Let's see. Ausricht. Read me due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered at a time. Sounds like that 43 might be the one. Because that was when it was loudest. So that sounds like that might be powered versus the other stuff. Especially when you get the noise, it's probably not. There's probably nothing there, right? To determine which antenna are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. When we're triangulate, we're going to have to connect. So I didn't need to just point the other one to the same spot. Right? Because it has to do a triangle. Okay, so take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. So I need that same from the other side. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number, select the correct sound file. Okay. What is this? Kind built. I mean, we have an Ito here. Weren't they twins? 560524? Yeah. 560524. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. So that's probably my number. Let me download all, but I think Ito, we want just one of these. These are the daughters of the lady. She said the last 4 digits of their PKZ, or the last 6 digits, I mean, is their birthday. So 56524. So it's probably 56, probably like 2056 or 2356 or whatever year this is supposed to be. And this is probably May 24th. Okay, let's download all, just so I've got them. But I need to remember their Ito. That's probably that when we go here, that's probably the keypad combo here is probably that. Okay. So what would the other broadcast need to be? If that's 125, so I click this one to see the other? I see. Okay, so 210. Whoops, this, F, and then do this as 210. That's not the tune, though. What happens when I rotate to 43? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, now it's getting quieter. Yeah, so that's got to be it there. Okay. Transmit? $43. Oh. Do I want one of these? File's been sent to the antenna. Okay, turn it off now. Now that we've transmitted. We'll see. I should be able to, though, go to... Why does... One of those sounds more... Hang on. One of these sounds... Didn't we have a puzzle for this somewhere else? Did we already open that, though? Crap, I don't remember. Okay, we'll just see. Okay, I do, though, want to get to this. What is going to be the safest, maybe, way to get there? Oh, this is the Moon Murals room. I keep thinking the atrium is the, what is it, Arboretum or something? What is it? There's one that has atrium. Oh, no, that's atrium also. But this is the level. This one here, this level of atrium is where they had all the guys like around the corridor that attacked me as I ran by. This one that we're running through the Moon's Mural is an empty room. I think the other one was like the room above, and that center area is like walls so that the replicas there don't, like, you know, or anybody that walks up there doesn't, you know, fall down below, I think is what. So this is actually free. So if I can get, I might have to run. I think there's some guys awake in here still. But if I get from here over to here and then up, then I think I have the combination for the keypad. Okay, let's... I don't even know where the broadcast, where the antennas thing goes. So I don't even know if that's like where to find out if we did that right or not. I'm thinking we might need to do the magpie instead, because I remember the puzzle. There was like a magpie and you had to like do sound into it, into a box. I think if I remember right, and it like opened or whatever. Anyway, but we don't worry about that right now. We'll just, if we find the place and it's not open, we could come back and try again. Okay. Oh, yeah, these guys. Shoot. It's going to be better to go through the alley to avoid... Right? Or can I... Yeah, I think I avoid waking the guys up if I go the other way. Crap. Okay. So let me... There's a... Is this where the garbage chute is or something? Or is there... Yeah. I go... Not the garbage chute. I mean the meat grinder. And then I can go down. Yeah, and then up a couple times. Okay. So we'll do that. The other way is just... one guy potentially waking up versus two down there, if I remember right. So I think one is better than two, obviously, enemies to fight. So, okay, so I go here. Whoops, yep, and I go, yep. For now, I don't know if this ever turns on, but for now, at least, it's not running. So that's the way we go. Okay. Yeah, I think this guy is not far from the entrance here, so we might wake him up right away. We'll see. And is there... There is a save spot here. I don't know if I want to, like, do the save already, though. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt, just so that it's done. Well, let's go ahead and do that, I guess. We'll just, so I don't have to redo the signals. Although, again, I don't know if the singles are right, even. But if they're wrong, I suppose if they're wrong, we just rebroadcast with a different, whatever that was, code word or whatever. Okay. Let me... Over. Oh, wait. Can't go that way. That's right. We have to go this way. Up. And then we climb the fire escape or whatever it is. Yeah. And then we run past these guys and go left. Ow. But it wasn't so... Oh, ow. I took a fair amount of damage there. Hang on. Use. It wasn't so much... I mean, it is overall trying to, take as little damage as possible. But it's not that as much as it is fewer overall enemies who are awake to... Oh, I don't have a key to this? Unlocks from the other side. Oh, that's the wrong door. Oh, crap. So that might not have helped me at all, because I actually want this other door here. I guess, right? Yeah, there are only two doors at the top. Doggone it, I went the wrong way. Completely for no reason. That was stupid. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, yeah, the keypad. I even talked about going to the keypad room, and then I didn't even use the keypad. Okay, medical database. Okay, no, I want an Ito. There we go. 560524. Okay. Uh-oh. It's a back room? What happens if I use the flashlight? Okay, nobody's woken up yet. There might be guys crawling out from the ground, though. They'll be ready to run if that happens. I don't see... Oh, there's this. What's this? Lied der Gutier. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot be heard and cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Though select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars. Too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But for every once in a while, some are born that can not only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. This definitely, right? Doesn't this? I mean, it's not the same as something like the Call of Cthulhu game or as the Sinking City or something like that. But this game definitely has like Lovecraftian vibes to it, right? That like tentacle flesh hole you have to jump in, and how some of the things are deformed and like bodies merged together and stuff. There's some Lovecraftian stuff in this. I like it. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. The Grand Empress? Is that a what are they called? A deep one or an ancient one? Another from like one of the other dimensions? It's like one of the gods like Nyarlathotep or Cthulhu himself or any of those. The Yellow King. That was actually a story by somebody else, I think, not Lovecraft, but I think it's the same idea. Anyway, many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Yusan and lifted us to the stars. Or maybe the Grand Empress is just the empress of the nation we live in. I don't know. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the empire on their carbon steel backs. Oh, that's cool. Do I, in case I need to run quickly in the next room, because there's a room coming up. Yeah, I've got 3 slots, so I can pick up a decent amount. Hopefully it's enough of the total of whatever. No other things, just the one book, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Oh, cutscene. Issa. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere. But she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Oh no. Issa just what, disintegrated? Forgive me. And I think that's us. I think that's us, Lister, saying forgive me. Like we were gone on some mission, we come back, everything's gone to hell, and we weren't fast enough, I guess, or whatever, to get to her. Which is interesting, because I thought it looked like we had gotten, kind of to safety for a bit. I mean, meaning like storyline wise, right? We had this vision. We thought we were on the ship again with Young. I don't remember her rank, but whatever, the Lady Young. We were like her replicant, right? And we were with her again, like everything. We were safe, and we were never able. We were never able to get to Issa in time. We get to her just in time to basically say goodbye. Damn. That sucks, man. She was like... Issa, there was somebody else too, but Issa was one of the ones that we were like super wanting to find from the beginning. We were like, we gotta find Issa. We gotta find Issa. And then this is the result, I guess. I don't know that we're far enough in the game now. I don't know if we're going to have a redo where she doesn't melt away. So I think Issa is ultimately dead. Damn, that sucks. I was kind of looking forward to the reunion being better than that, where we didn't just basically say goodbye. The last reunion we had, which was pre like illusion where we thought we were safe, before that, that previous like reunion was basically Issa getting, shooting that double body thing or whatever with the cage around it, boss. She shot it with a rifle and then she got knocked out from the shot. And that was it. Like from there we didn't really have any other interaction with her. Damn. Resonant Phenomene. No one even threw a bucket of water on her before she wasn't a witch. Jerk. Synchronicity. Phenomena that are meaningfully related yet lack a causal. Sorry, let me try it again. Synchronicity. Phenomena that are meaningfully related yet lack a causal connection. We've yet to discover the true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world. Yet, creating physical phenomena remotely simply by consciously or unconsciously willing them into existence forms the basis for the entire field of bioresonance technology. Before the advent of bioresonance technology, acausal correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance. So in other words, correlations that were not causal. So it wasn't you do A and B as the result. There were relations that are not, right? They seem related somehow, but one does not cause the other, nor in the reverse direction. And we previously apparently attributed that to being chance. Okay, so continuing. Many phenomena, such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, or the Pauli effect, have since been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to bioresonant effects. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remain unclear. If it was truly a divine gift from outer space, as the late Empress claimed. So that Empress apparently did die at some point. Why was she defeated by our great revolutionary, who had no such divine power? Did they think it was a divine gift? I mean, I guess that book kind of claimed it was, didn't it? That book was like, hey, this is, the great Empress in her wisdom kind of thing, like the same attitude as that, basically. Prometheus. Here sit I, forming mortals after my image, a race resembling me, to suffer, to weep, to enjoy, to be glad, and thee to scorn as I. Basically saying she creates mortals, replicas, right? So they're similar, but not her race, but similar as her race. But they have to go through all the same stuff that her race did. So all the joys and sadness and getting mocked and everything. Man. Yeah, there's literally nothing left of Issa except stains. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this room except over here. There's this. Isolde. Photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. Bye, Issa. Damn. That sucks. Okay. And then picture is badly damaged. But it's basically they're basically twins though, I think. Was that in this, was it Issa was the daughter also? I think so. maybe not, though. Erica. Yeah, Issa. So Issa and Erica were twins, and Issa in particular was our good friend. Damn, okay. Pick up Death. Yeah, we need the Death Tarot card. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else in here to grab. I can unlock this door. That'll take us back out to the corridor. I mean, I guess. Where is it we do the tarot cards? Because we'll want to place this. We got one from the painting. Yeah, these... It looks like after we grab the card, the place gets blocked off. We entered here before, but we were only allowed to exit, not go back in. So... we grabbed a card from here, so that's probably going to happen here too. Let me see what other floors. There's another one where... was it one more? This one, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But that one we got blocked off from. Anyway, we have the butterfly puzzle over here as well. Yeah, magpie box. So I think we need to transmit magpie at that thing. The other stuff was just, it was like a, what was it, like the current tune, and then it was something else, neither of which are anything we've even done anything with. Here's the tarot room. So yeah, so I think we want to do the magpie tune in that one place, actually. Okay, so I want to go back and broadcast, and then it's up the ladder. Yeah, very first one to the left here. Yeah, okay. Okay. So leave here. I know there's nothing else in here that I see. Let me just one more time through. Should make sure I didn't miss something. Whoops. Because if this seals like that painting room did, then we... I don't know if it just seals the one door. I'm guessing it blocks both of them off. It might block that whole upper hallway thing too. I don't know. We read that. We got the card from there. We read that. Excuse me. And that's it. And I already triple checked that other room, so I think we're good. Okay, so if we come down here... okay. Whoops, and then down. Oh, we could still go back, but I don't need to go back. Do I go past the bodies or do I get hit? I don't like the idea of waking them up, like I said before, but I don't know that there's anything else over here. I mean, in this area we need to get to from the hall. We can enter this upper area here without ever entering this hall again. The hall went to these 3 rooms here and then over to the alley. Yeah, so I'm just going to go past the bodies. If they wake up again, they wake up again. I should never need to go through this hallway again, because we've got everything that is limited access to this. The alley and these upper rooms. We've already got all the stuff from there. Yeah, so I'm just going to run back, and if they wake up, they wake up. And then back to the atrium, and then we'll go to the computer. Yeah, it was another level, right? It was this level? Yeah, I had the magpie box there. And the tarot table. And I don't know what we're broadcasting on that. Like, where's the broadcast? I'm very confused. Is there something we've not opened yet? What is the... or... because Wait, I tried playing radio at the Magpie. Did I ever open that? I wonder if maybe that signal opens that Magpie box. That would for sure need to be Magpie if we were going to do that then. Well, I need to put the tarot card there for sure. I want to try this butterfly puzzle again. There's got to be something I'm missing. And then we also have, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just run past. If they wake up, they wake up. They did not wake up. Again, not that it matters in my particular case. Okay, so here. These didn't block off, so maybe it's okay to... I don't know, it doesn't matter. Again, we're not going to be going back there, so it's fine. Okay, so I want over here. No, wait, do I want to use the computer again? No, I'm just going... I'm going up the ladder is what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just going up the ladder. Okay. So still this way, but I'm just going up the ladder. These we burned with thermite, so they should never get up again. Yeah, so there's a big blob here. That's why we can't get in that room anymore. Interesting. I'm sure there's nothing we can do to that. It's probably just a way of blocking us off from the getting in the room again. I'm sure we can't destroy that. That's a massive blob of like meat or whatever. Oh, nope, okay. Oh, it's because I had the flashlight. I forgot to turn the flashlight off. Well, that's okay. Oh, death. We have this. Where is it? Where was our thing that showed... There was something that showed... I don't remember what one it was. Showed which planets... Oh, it was a dream or something. Yeah, dream diary. That's where it is. And it's like each dream has a different, like, was it Heimat? Anyway, one of the planets had like tall skyscrapers, and another one had like a desert and stuff like that. That's the one. We need to associate something with death. Imperial Farmer. That's love. That's the lovers. We already placed that one. I think. I mean, this is my lover. So I think that's the one for that. That's Kitej. Consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh. This might be death. And this is Leng. Let me see what the other one options were. The skyscraper. That was the tower we did. I think. I mean, I'm assuming. Sunless Sea. So it could be moon or darkness or ice, but we don't have a card for any of those, so it doesn't matter for now. Bouillon. Be like sun or clouds or sky, and again, we don't have any of that stuff. Yeah. So it Leng is the one. Yeah. Okay. So I think those are placed correctly, and we need, this will be like ice or something. This will be like fire and sun, I think, and this is like sea, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we have 3 more tarot cards to get, basically, so it'll be whatever it'll be for now. They turn this off so when I leave, the guy doesn't freak out. Although I don't think I'm gonna... I mean, it's still better than going the alleyway, I guess, to get here. So I'll go through here, hopefully not get hit for anything that wakes up. Run over to the apartment. So I'm staying on the north side of things. We'll see. Last door on the north. Okay. So I did not wake anything else up. Yeah, there's a dead one here. That actually might wake up at some point. But so far we've been okay. If it wakes up, then I guess it wakes up. I don't know. I could probably run around the table and not get hit and just leave the room. So probably don't need to worry about thermite on that one. Should be easy enough to avoid, I think. Magpie box. I don't think... yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything with that. So I'm going to go across and along the north wall and get to the butterflies. Ah! Crap. They saw me really fast. Alright. Well, that's not awesome. You're not moving, huh? If I can get to where I need to go, even if they see me at the end, as long as I get where I need to go, it's fine. So, okay, butterflies, right? These letters? It's like an A or an R. It's like an E. These could be O's, and these for sure look like N's. So is it Eon? A-E-O-N? I didn't see that before. That's super easy. I think if that's right. Let's try it and see. What is this again? We already got this? Yeah, I remember. This is about like they say klima forming, but it's terraforming is what we say in English. Basically forming atmospheres and stuff on planets. A. Yep. There we go. All right, we get beetles. Oh, moon. Okay, so that's going to be that one that we read that had the moon and such. Is there anything else in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. There was the note and the puzzle, of course, but I think that's it. Okay, so if I leave here, where am I going to want to go? Oh, yeah, I can go. That's right. I can go in this apartment. I turn off my flashlight, and I can sneak around the bottom corner of this apartment as long as I get past these guys in this hall. I remember that now. Okay, so let me flashlight off. See if I can. And then here. Yeah. Just go around the bottom edge here. These guys don't even see me. Okay, and then I go down 2 levels. So this hallway would be the better option. This one when I come back, because this one has 3 or is it 3? This one has 4 guys in it. This one has 1 guy that's awake, and then one that is, you know, knocked out or whatever. But I mean, that's easier to pass. So does the alley go all 3? The alley goes all 3 levels, right? Okay. And then does this go all 3 or just 2? This just goes 2, right? Yeah. That's the problem. So I got to figure out. Oh, but I can do the service room. So I go through here. Metro platform across. Cables hallway. I don't remember. Unfortunately, I don't remember what we have for enemies on these. That probably means that it's bad, is probably what that means. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure coming out of this, or running into this, whichever, there was something in this hallway, I think, in the cables hallway. I don't know. But since I don't know, it's better there's a chance that there's nothing there than the other areas where I know for a fact there's 4 enemies here trying to avoid and not get hit a bunch to get back over here. And there are 3 enemies here trying where I try not to get hit. And then into this hallway, which actually has enemies. So, yeah, I think it's better to do the other. Okay, so we're going to go down the fire escape 3 levels and then go metro cable to the service room. I'm going to try that and see if that is a bad idea or if that actually is not too bad. Okay. This has a save. So we'll save here for sure. I'm not carrying unnecessary stuff, right, that I need to drop. Oh, I have the moon card, but I want to put that moon card back on the tarot, so I think that's okay for now. To hang on to that. Oh, there it is. Where did I don't remember where I shot people. So the body's lying around. I think might be on the bottom, but I don't know for sure. And then I don't remember, like I said, this next room corridor. Oh, this is potentially bad, yeah. Go this way instead. And then here. Yeah, so that's actually a good way. That's pretty easy to bypass because it's dark and the guys are slow moving and the one guy rotates. So it's pretty easy to avoid enemies there. So that's actually a really good way for me to go in the future to avoid running into as many. Okay. Then this is here. Go back over here. These guys are dead. Like burn, burn, burn. So I go up here. Here. Whoop, here. Okay, no light on, right? Yeah, it's off. Okay. So I can just go here without getting him. Okay, moon, right? So which one was the moon? Let's see. That's the lovers. That, I think, is death. Excuse me. This was tower. Moon's dark core. This is Rotfront. We'll try it on Rotfront. So here. Yeah. So I have 2 more to collect. Okay. I do think that magpie box, I'm going to change that without even stopping by, just because the names are the same. I think that's going to be what that is. So I'm going to try to adjust that again. Was that? Yeah, it was a computer right before my save spot here. Yeah. Let me save it. Well, not save it yet. I'm gonna, whoops, change the frequency to magpie. Then I'm gonna save it. Then I'm gonna go try the magpie room. Okay. So the antenna is still good, right? Oops. So now I want to transmit. Magpie. File's been sent. Okay, so we're doing Magpie to, I think the Magpie box, I think, is what's going to be what we want. Save it again with redoing that. Okay, where was the Magpie box again? I need to find it. It's different level, right? It's this one? No, this one. It's the hospital is the Magpie room. Yeah. All right. So I should be able, I think, to just hug the top wall here again and get into this apartment. Then go across and up to the Magpie box. I don't have to go into this hallway with 4 guys because we already did the butterfly thing. Yeah, so I think that's what we want. Okay, so I have the top wall to the left. Last one on top. Okay. It's just this first room? Yeah. Just this first room. Come on. Come on. Sometimes the whole, like, getting into a door thing is kind of not the best. It doesn't always. I think this was a safe room, right? Yeah, there's nobody in here. I was getting ready to exit if it was not. Okay. We got this, right? What is this? Yeah. Yeah, this is Ariane Young's, like, report card. Or whatever. Not report card, but, like, teacher evaluation, I guess would be more accurate to say. It's not a progress report on partway through the school year, she's doing this and this and this. It's more just general evaluation of, like, her attitude and her personality and stuff. Okay. So speaker or microphone? Did I not send us... Do I have my radio on, maybe? The other was... It was 210, and what was the other one? I don't remember. One something. We should have a note, actually, though, right? Song of the Gods? No, not this. Remember what the other was. Maybe 120? I don't remember. Okay, let's this. That's what we needed. Okay. We should need to turn the radio on to be able to open it. Okay. So a store key. And we have another tarot card. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here other than this note. Well, like I said, we've already got the note. If we didn't have it before, we've definitely got it now because I picked it, like, actually went to read it, right? So there's no way through from here. Where is the... I guess it's a key, so it's got to be a room we can't currently get into, right? So what do we have for yellow? Nothing on either of those two levels. Okay, so the last level Ah, the metro platform. Okay, that's easy enough to get back to. Should be, at least. So this. And then just carefully go by without waking them up. Beautimus. That worked very well. Beautiful. Okay. So down, and then out here. And these guys are dead. It's the next room over. I'm going to, just to be safe, because this game likes to play tricks on me, and suddenly I'm getting butchered by people. I'm gonna save it again. Okay. Whoops. Here. And down to this. Somewhere here. Down. And out. Yeah, this one that I need to sneak past. I'm trying to remember. They go on the other side of this, right? Or do they go before? Yeah, they go on the other side of this. So if I do this, I should be able to get past. No problem. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Then this one. It's the very first. That is proportionally not the equivalent. So this door here. See how far away it is from here? When you look at the map, it's like almost halfway across the the thing when you go from the map. That's funny. Not a fan of this. Is this going to be a trap of some kind? What is this? Developer fluid? Okay, so I got that. So far, nobody's coming up from the floor. I think that's supposed to be us with Issa. Well, People's Army 5th Venetian Infantry Division, Unit 12. Fukuyama Birgit, Huang Anna, Ito Lilith, Liang Rebecca, Ang Elise, Park Notburga, Xiao Alina, Wong Helena. Aww. No entry. What did I... Oh, do I need to go to the scanner? Is that what I'm doing? Because I got the developer. I think I might need to go there. I think that might be where I'm heading. Maybe. We'll find out. Turn this off. I definitely don't want to attract attention when I go in that next hall over. There is a save over on the far end. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Worst case, I can run back to this hall and wait. What? Where did that patrol go? That's incredibly concerning. Is it going to be in this next room waiting for me? Damn, bro. Maybe not. Pocket Bellic Einlassen. Wrong kind of scanning. So I don't think this is the room I want. So where am I trying to go to use the developer fluid? We already used all the stuff up here. There's nothing here. Meat grinder, disinfectant, garbage chute. Moon's mural, but I don't. You wouldn't use that on the mural. That doesn't make any sense. Computer. We can't get in the painting room anyway, and it's also not. That doesn't make sense either. We did the butterflies. We did the magpie. Wouldn't be using the tarot table. What the hell? I'm very confused where we'd even want. Maybe it's an upcoming level that we move on and then it shows up or something. There's the photo store. Oh. It's probably something in there. Have I gone? No, that's where we are now. So, what the hell? Yeah, it's probably gonna be. It's got to be some future something, I guess. Because we're at the photo store right now. I mean, we are now. We were just a minute ago. We were at the photo store where we got the developer liquid. We're here, but it's an electric scanner. Just double check again to make sure I'm not missing something. Obviously not the moon's mural. We've done the keypad already. There's nothing in a lot of these rooms where you would even interact. Wouldn't be the computer. We already put diskettes in that, so that's the discs in this are what that was. So we don't do any more. Surely not the tarot table. Maybe, but I wouldn't think so. Magpie box we already did. Where did the butterfly? Yeah, I don't know. I really am not sure. Okay, so from here, we'll go to the service room, we'll go up a level, and we'll go to here and save. And then I guess we'll figure out from there. So, never mind, I don't need this. Yeah, now it's back. What the hell? Just like is here and then is not here? I guess it went on a coffee break or something. I don't know what happened. I'm not complaining, but it was very concerning when I'm like, wait, the enemy's not there suddenly. Is it going to just teleport behind me and kill me or something? Oh. Meat now. We can no longer go. We can no longer go to down to this bottom part. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's where the meat goes, I think. I think we got blocked off all of this crap, this whole entire area. So it's probably going to be, this is probably going to be blocked off in the alley too. Not that I'm going to, I don't have a need to go. Like I said before, I have no need for this whole area right here. From the back room all the way through the commercial corridor. I don't need any of that stuff anymore. We've already done all that. So it doesn't matter, but yeah. So the big blob of flesh did show up. It just showed up somewhere different than right at the door of the room. I wonder if that means this entire thing, we're meant to believe that this entire corridor plus these 3 rooms are all just full of massive meat growth or something. Interesting. Anyway, okay. Let me go over here. We'll go up here. Do I have anything on me I would want to drop off? Oh. I have the tarot card I didn't do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me actually go do the tarot card really fast. Since it's an easy path and we can just do it and then save afterward, let's go do the tarot card. I forgot. Somehow I spaced that I still had the tarot card on me, and it would have been something I'd want to do before. going elsewhere. Alright. And the one we have is star? Okay. So lovers, death, this mass flesh, shapeless mass flesh, is some of the stuff we're seeing. So that's awesome. That's tower, skyscraper, basically the same idea. That's moon, we did that. Burning by the sky above, sun-like iris. Okay, yeah. So that's got to be the star then, right? Is because they talked about how is that right though? Hang on. This was moon. This was tower. This was death. And this was lover. They're only the 5. I mean, I guess we'll find a 6th card and it'll be just the default of whatever's left. Oh, crap. What planet was that? Doggone it. Was Bouillon. Okay, Bouillon. Use. Yes. Okay, so we just have Heimat, and I don't know. I don't have the last card, so I'm not sure where we get that. We already read this. This is the Dream Diary, right? Yeah. So we don't need that. Yeah, I don't know. Where in the hell is the last... So I need to find where the hell the last card is. Plus... So we did the magpie box, we did the butterflies. That was 2 cards. We haven't done the scanner yet, but... We did the backroom area bookstore with the keypad. That's 3. We got... The painting was 4. I think we found the 5th one somewhere. Anyway. I don't know... Do I have... Maybe I have something? In my inventory that I didn't grab that maybe is something we need to scan on that electric scanner? And somehow I'm missing that I have that? Hang on. I'm going to save it anyway. So, let me... So here, yes. Okay. What do I have in storage? So I have stun prods, thermite, pistol, flare gun, rifle. None of this stuff is stuff I would scan. Photo fix. Not what I meant. I meant to examine. Oh, I'm in the wrong menu is why. Hang on. Bottle photographic. Okay. Develops and fixes photographs in seconds. Simply soak the undeveloped photo in the fluid. Was I supposed to use this on that picture that was messed up? In which case I'm locked out of getting back to that place? Is that what I was supposed to? I better not be locked out of that. That'll make me upset. Because my last save is not anytime close. It's like from before we did a bunch of stuff last week. Wasn't anything more in here, right? Yeah, it's just trash. We already got stuff from there earlier, but I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like something more. Still can't go there, yeah. Come on. Come on. Would you friggin'... I hate disappear, reappear crap it does. It's like the little tiny hitbox or something. I don't even know. It gets annoying. It's like, bro, just let me go through the door. Was this? This just says it was... Oh, actually, we grabbed a card from here, I thought, earlier. Maybe we didn't. No, we grabbed the tower from here. So, like, why is this one not sealed off? I'm not complaining, but why is this one not sealed off? I don't know, maybe we can get through the back door? Over on the other side or something? I don't know. That's where it's over here is where that one I shot is. Can't go to the right. Yeah, I need to go the fire escape. That's right. So up this. But yeah, see if I go here, what's my next closest file? Here, 2 weeks ago. Oh, I should have saved the new slot just in case. Doggone it. Continue without saving. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Shut up. I know. Yeah, see, flesh. Yep, it's just flesh. Okay. Yep. So that entire area is sealed off. I hope I don't have to... I wasn't supposed to go to that other photograph. Well, no, how could I, though? How could I have known? Because I didn't have the developer. That's broken if that's true. That's a break in the game, like in the logical process of the game. That you would know you would need the developer fluid before going... I can't imagine that's right. There's no way you use that on that photo, right? But I don't know where I would use it then. All right. I don't like doing this, Norman, but since I really am not sure, let me look up on a walkthrough, see if there's a... Whoops. Let me see. I think we're at this point. Okay. Yeah. It's not. It's not. It doesn't look like it's tied to that. So. Okay, where have I not? Trying to remember if I explored. I explored the atrium because I had to basically. This was all blocked off this top left corner, so I had to walk around here. So I pretty much explored. There's like a wall. This middle part is a wall, so you can't really go through there. So I had to go along this. I don't know if I really explored. I think I explored at least a good part of this, but I don't know if I fully explored the atrium, and I don't think. Did I explore the dark apartment well? I don't really relish using a lot of ammo for that, but I might need to. Are there other places? So dark apartment and atrium, maybe. I think I've been through the alleys entirely, like as much as I can. This alley is completely empty. It's the one above that has the 3 enemies. The Aerol or whatever that crawls from the ground, and then the other 2 that are standing there. The other that are just Yule units. I think these other ones, for sure, on this level I've done. Yeah, I think I've done all these. So I need to go to this level, I think. Which means I want to do this and then go. So there's the enemy down here at the bottom. So I'm going to want to come out, hug the top until I get to the middle, then go down in here, and then I don't know. Okay. I guess I want to make sure. What is my inventory currently? I could. So I guess I can drop. I don't know if there's going to be that much. How many? I only have 1 empty slot. Okay, let's do that. Transfer that. So I have 3 slots. It's probably 3. I might only need 2. I'm just wondering if I should take the shotgun rounds as well. I don't think I want to use the flare shells. If there's a boss fight at some point in the future, I want to save those for the boss, probably. But at this point, I don't think the pistol's going to be powerful enough for most things. You need like 75 shots with a pistol to kill something. I haven't done the submachine gun. Nah, I'll save that for the boss fight too. I don't know how powerful that is, but that might be. They're 8mm, so it's not like each individual bullet's not all that powerful, but it might be together. A cluster of them might be decent. And if you add to that we have this 42 rounds more, so we got like several sprays of that. So if I was going to go into a boss fight, if I knew a boss fight was coming, I was going to go into one, I would probably want to bring the flare gun with the grenade shells, the rifle with rifle ammo, and the machine gun with the compact ammo, I think is what I would want. Anyway, okay, so I think I'll just go with what I've got here. 3 slots. I'm gonna get more shotgun rounds just to make sure I've got, just in case. That's fine. If there's something else in that room, I may or may not take it. If there's like ammo, that would be a less of a reason to. All right. Oh, let me use the restroom really fast, or the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. I need to get used to using this. Hang on. Let me. Okay, be right back. All right. Let me this and then this. Okay. Make sure it showed up again. Okay. All right. I might need the auto injector though. Nah. I saved it. If this overwhelms me, if this fight overwhelms me or potential fight, then I can always just redo. So I want the upper floor. Yeah, so I'm going to go up and across. That's what I want. I don't want the bottom corner of that because that just goes down a level. I want up. I don't know what's where, so that's awesome. Alert everybody that I'm here. Over to the right. Can I shoot in the darkness? I don't know if I can see stuff. Maybe it'll let me aim. I don't know. I haven't tried. As soon as I turn that flashlight on, that one thing is going to be like right there. Right on my butt. The stork unit. trying to think if I take out that close one is in the way is the problem. So I don't know if I really... Let's do this. Ow. Stomp on it quick. Okay. Ow, get out of here. See, go. Not bad overall for the limited amount of damage I took. Let me use this. Okay. I think I want this. Now I attack the other one. I don't know that I need to kill all three. If I can somehow dodge or something. I just don't know if I can is the thing. So I don't know like what my options really are for that. Let's see. Okay, I'm still in yellow, so I didn't take much damage. It was more of like a nudge, like a big nudge with the shield or something. Oh, I can't get into that upper apartment anymore. That's blocked off now with flesh. Yeah. Okay. That's fair, I suppose. I did take a card from up there. From the magpie room up there. So... Is there something I can grab from a table or something? There's this. Yep. Okay. Yeah, see, with one enemy, it's much easier to navigate around. I don't think there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it to me, so I'm going to exit. Okay. What was it, a development tank? That must be that plus the development fluid, right? And then do I need something else? Am I applying both of those? Maybe I need to put something in the tank and then apply the fluid? Guess we'll find out. I'm going to try, because I think they go together. I'm going to try combining those two and see what we get. Okay, so let me do that just so I can reload it. Yeah, we'll go back to having this equipped. Okay, so I go into this, and I go to here. Now I go this. Plastic container for developing photographs. Label indicates that there's an undeveloped photo already in it. Oh, yeah, so this will be the photo. I don't know what this will be of. Maybe it'll be another thing of Issa or something. Photograph is inside the development tank. Oh, it's a QR code basically, which we can then scan in that one room. That might be... Okay, let's save it here. I'm going to not make the same mistake and save over the top of this. I'm going to save here. No. I'm going to save back over here. Leave this nowhere. I mean, do I really need the nowhere? Probably not. I don't know, I'll just start with 1 again anyway. Okay. Okay. So where is the scanner is this one. Okay, so this is where I take the service again down, and then I go up. Okay. And I guess since the flesh is over that way now, I guess I no longer need to worry over here. No, I no longer need to worry about whether enemies there are still around or not. They're presumably consumed by the flesh, I would guess. Surprised we can get close to flesh and it doesn't like lash out and try to damage us though. Okay, make sure that's off. Before it even comes across. Okay. This. Yes. Ah, then we get the last card. Okay. Yep. And what is this? Leaving. I've been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Kitej tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Sun. Somebody called Sun as well. Interesting. Okay. That's literally all that's in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. So, if my guess is right, this will end up being, after we leave the area, one way or another, this will end up being fleshed out away. We won't be able to go back. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, the flesh is expanded. Yeah, this is not good. What the actual frick? And it looks like this is a dead replica here, too. And we're getting in serious trouble soon. Okay. So I need to do tarot, which means over here again. I just saved it. I don't need to save it again. That's fine. I'm surprised. No, I'm not complaining at all. I'm kind of surprised the flesh just below us there hasn't expanded out any farther. But given that that hallway has started getting more flesh in it, but whatever. Okay. So here. And up. Unless I've got them wrong, this should work. Should do whatever it's going to do. Going to click something? No, I don't want to pick it up. Switch. Oh! Oh, this is the moon faces for the moon puzzle. That moon mural. Okay. Do I have... Let's see. Take a screenshot so that I can have this later. I'm actually going to do it on my stream right here, so it won't be all that big. Right there. Okay. So now back to this. Okay. So I guess I for sure will want to save before we finish the mural just because if we're moving to a new area, if there turns out to be something in here that I've missed, I want to be able to get that still. And if there is a boss fight, having saved it before will mean I can better equip for it. We'll see what happens. And I don't have just more shotgun ammo. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, 1, right? Okay. Stupid gross flesh. Oh, what is this? Light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Pick up the dial ring? Sure. I can't do anything with this. Okay. I don't know if I need the light, but since light tends to set things off just in case. Oh, so I have to... This is bouillon. Okay, so what was... I'm going to have... Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to go back to the dream thing and then match up. Okay, so the lovers were Kitej. So this is Kit. Okay. And then the death was Ling. I don't remember which one death is. Really? I can't really tell on some of these. Hang on. If I do this. Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on. Hang on. I made a thumbnail today, so I can just refer to the thumbnail I made for the what is where. Not this one. I made 2 thumbnails, so I want the other one. Hang on. Hang on, please stand by. I'll be ready in just a second here. Yeah, open this. Okay, so this is bouillon. This is Vinita. This is rot front. Almost ready. This is the Nyman or whatever. And Lang is the bottom one. Okay. All right, that'll work. So this to that. Okay. Okay, so bouillon is. Oh, I can read them better. It zoomed in for me. Okay. Yeah, hi Matt. Okay, so bouillon is. Does this go? No, just so this is the moon, and this is the part that's blocked out. I think. Okay, Veneta. Wait, huh? How do I know? So Veneta and Bouillon are the same, I guess. Supposedly, they both have exactly the same direction and the same thickness. If I reverse, that's way too thin. That's a crescent moon. If I go here, it's like a 3/4 moon. I don't remember what you call that one, but anyway. Okay, I think these are the same. Okay, Kitej this one is the reverse. No, but it's reverse. This one is here, like this. Rotfront. Yes. Yeah, so you can turn it. Okay. Rotfront. Oh, wait, I can't tell. I think it's this. No. Because if in order to get this. Oh, I see what's going on. No. Yeah. So this is the piece of the moon. So when I do with Rotfront, I want no moon. So I want the reverse. I want the whole thing full, I think. I think this is supposed to represent space or something. Anyway. And then Heimat is the reverse. This. And then Lang is that. No? Okay, so it must be the opposite then, I guess, right? Wait, let me double check. So Bouillon is this. Veneta is this. What the hell? I'm confused right now. Let me show you on stream what I'm looking at and why I'm a little confused. Let me just do this. Image. I'll just call it moons. It's fine. Okay, and it is. Oh, not what I want. Hang on. I want to remove this. One second, I did it wrong. It's an active window, not an image I have saved on my hard drive. I want a window capture. That's what I want. Okay. And I want it to be, no, this. Why can it not show me? Well, it's not displaying. That's not a good sign. Let me do this instead. Hang on. Maybe Paint will display it? Okay, this. It's fine. Okay. Let me. Hang on. Let me. I'll just minimize that for now. Okay, let me change the where this is pointing. I don't know if I have to do this or not. Let me bring it over to this other window just in case. Okay, anyway. So change this to this one. This one? Huh. That is not doing what I expect it to do. All right, well. More than one way to skin a cat, as they say. I don't know why anybody would skin a cat. That's just seems unnecessarily cruel and gross. Okay, let me just save this image that I've got, and then I will sorry, I'm not trying to take a long time. I'm just trying to show you what is confusing me. Okay, so moon's image. Okay. I'll kill that. What we're going to do is we're going to change this. Just kill this. Remove. Yep. Okay. Plus image. Okay. And it's going to be. Hey now. That's still cruel. You jerk. Here we go. Nah. Whatever. It's got some white or something on it too, but so here. Okay, so I don't understand how these coordinate, right? Like if you look, like I don't know if you can even see where my mouse pointer is. But okay, let me just do this. I'll do it kind of via in the game just so you'll get the idea. So you'll kind of get the idea basically of how I'm pointing. Okay. So over here, this here in the upper left of the image, that's bouillon, right? That's this, right? I don't know how I reverse it because if I do the other way, it goes the completely opposite direction. Right? It literally, it's either this way, which is not the right direction for the moon to face, or I could do twice, but still, or I do it the other way, but then we assume this is the moon part, right? So bouillon is the thicker but not full moon here, which looks like over here. Veneta is the same though. Look at Veneta. Exactly the same moon shape, right? So that's this also. And then this here is Kitej. Can't really see it with the image there, but this is Kitej. And so well, okay. But I still don't okay. So it's an eclipse phase. But that still doesn't change, right? Because this doesn't this is the reverse. I mean, I guess maybe it works. I don't know. See, because it's still the sliver here, whether this is the eclipse or whether this is the eclipse here and this is the moon, or this is the moon, and this is the eclipse. Either way, it's not the same direction. So that's confusing to me. Because you'd think you're trying to get the same. I could try that. I mean, to go to that. And then this would be reversed. Like that. So then these would be inverted. And then this would be like that, or the other way. Like that, or something. See, that doesn't... I'm confused. Do I have something in my inventory that I need also? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think I have anything else that would go with this anyway. Um, it doesn't act like I can interact with this part. Oh. Oh. I can. Yeah, so let me invert it back and then look through. See if... Kitej was that. No. Give me a minute to figure it out. See if I can figure it out. Thanks for the willingness though, and I'll tell you if I change my mind. So don't worry. I'm keeping it in mind that you could. So I invert these so this part is thicker instead. So even though the shape looks more like this on the image or on that night image we took, if it's inverted, then these would be inverted, which would mean this would need to go like that. No. No. Hang on. No, yeah, that's right. So that. Oh, wait. I had that like that? Oh. So all of them are just a piece now? Piece, piece, piece. And then if that is the black here, that would be there. Okay, let's try that again. No. Okay. So if that's then I need that. No. Trying to think if I have anything. Hang on. Let me see if I don't think I do, but let me check and make sure I haven't left something in my box that I need. There's just ammo, guns, thermite, photo module, maybe? I don't. It doesn't seem like it, but I haven't used this the whole game, so maybe that's what I need. I haven't used that like at all in the game. I thought it started thinking it was just for screenshots, but maybe it's used here. I don't know. I can't equip it though. Oh no, I can. Yeah. Okay, so I think I need to invert them is the thing. Okay. So invert this. What is the invert? It's the wrong way anyway, but it need to be that. Yeah, more black. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, if this is black, then this needs to be more yellow. Let's see, black. No, it's more black, though. What? How does that work? Yeah, I think it's... But it's the other direction. So this... No. See, it doesn't... How? I need... So I don't want... I don't know how I reverse this, though. How do I reverse this so that this yellow is the blue and the blue is the yellow? So if I go like this, it just does the same, it like flips it, but it doesn't invert. I need now a sliver of blue, but blue is the thing that moves. So I don't know how I get... Okay, no. Shift? No. See, and right click just zooms you out like it does anywhere else. So that's not... How do I invert this? If I go like this, and then I go... See, the problem is that the left side needs to be the darker part, not the lighter part. I don't know how I invert that. But Heimat looks right. Rotfront looks right. But on all the partial moons, I don't know how I invert them. Okay. Tell me how I invert these. If that's the thing. If I don't invert them, then just say that's not the thing. But if I need to invert these, how do I do that? Because I'm not sure I have a good... If I do this, I'm just in like photo mode. So I can't... Like I need... If I'm understanding it correctly, it's not a thing. Okay. Oh, I'm creating shadows. Oh. It's the shadow. I see. So I wasn't noticing the shadows were changing. So that's... So Kitej needs to be... So Lang actually needs to be like this. That feels like too much, though. Okay, so this. I see. So this is Lang. Rot front needs... How... But Rot front needs to have, like, not just a small shadow, it needs to be all shadow. So I'm not sure... Okay, let's... It doesn't keep... Doesn't change anything else. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. It does look like the rotation is consistently in this direction. But if I keep rotating, it doesn't ever get any bigger. The shadow is always the same. So I don't know. Command Prometheus, Resident Phenomena, Song of the Gods, Diary. Okay, I give up. What's the solution? I think I was on the right track in a high level, but some of the specifics I'm not doing right. Oh, wait. I have an idea. When this is in shadow, it goes one way, and when it lights, it's a different. When it's light, now this might be different. Oh. Maybe when the light's on, I take a picture here. Doesn't really seem to be. No. Okay. I think I'm just spinning my wheels. What is... Don't, like, if possible, don't give away the whole solution. Just the type of thing I need to do to get these to go where I think I want them. And if that's not really gonna be anything, then... Oh, I have 2 cards in the wrong place, huh? Alright. I'm gonna review them again, I guess. Heimat. Let's see if Heimat is wrong. Some of these I'm pretty certain about, like the lovers. I could still be wrong, of course, but... It talks about embracing my lover in the red deserts on Kitej. Red lovers. I think that's right. Kitej. Okay. Worker in the mines of Lang, consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh. My flesh joining with the flesh of many others until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. So it could be flesh, or bones, or mind, for Lang. See, Lover's Tower. This looks like Moon to me. What is Bouillon? Burning eye in the sky above the clouds. Oh, the red eye is the burning eye. So what goes in Rotfront then? Sunless sea and a moon. And Bouillon was which one again? Bouillon was the burning. Yeah. So maybe I'd switch these. Maybe. Moon. Is that right? Rot front and Bouillon. So Bouillon is the burning eye, which would probably be red. That's what it was described as, like a thing that's on the planet that looks like a sun, but isn't actually one. So Bouillon should be the red, right? But it said moon. Maybe it needs to be sun. And this says it's a sunless sea, and it's a moon for Rotfront. So maybe Rotfront is moon, and Bouillon is... So actually it's... This is a star. Yeah, that's sun though. Okay, so this I think should still be moon. This I think is the wrong place. So this is sun. And this is star. We didn't have anything talking about star, and Heimat is the one. When I go here, Heimat is the one that's not listed in the diary, right? We go Kitej, Leng, Veneta, Rotfront, and Bouillon, yeah. So I think that might be, these two might have been out of order. I guess. Let's hang on. Let me do this again. Take a screenshot one more time. And then what I have there? So I'll just write this again. So this is my writing is much worse this time, of course. Of course it would be. Heimat, Veneta, Rotfront, Ling, and Kitej. Okay, and then I will save this. Okay. And I guess I need to... Where is my... Oh, here. I need to move this up a little bit. Yeah. Shrink it in size a little bit. Okay. All right, let's see. See if I got it better this time. And maybe not still, right? I don't know. But obviously still don't know for sure, but I think it's more likely this is right. I still don't know for sure if I didn't mess something up though. Okay. Let's try this again. This. Okay, so bouillon should be this. I don't know if it's inverted though. Hang on. Do I want these? No, I don't think so. I don't know. All right, let's just go like this. This. Rot front should be nothing. Veneta. Should be like that. Kittej like that. Heimat like that. And then Lang. Oops. Lang like that. Nope. Could be the opposite as well. Because I never know. So invert these. No. Oh, I see. I see. Like that. Veneta and Heimat are both that way. And then Kittej is the reverse way. Like that. I think. So this is this. So we have this matches this. This here matches this over here. This is Kittej. So this like this matches this. The rot front here matches here. And Heimat here, like this, matches that. I think that's... And then Lang is just a sliver going that way. So I think that's right now. Let's see. Maybe not. There we go. There we go. Bouillon and rot front were inverted as well. Or I had done them wrong. Okay. Finally. Gee, Christmas, dude. I'm like, I know I'm on the right path somewhere. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Now I know. All right. Turn this off so you guys don't get it blocking everything again or anymore. Okay. This is no. I see. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Do I get some kind of save point? Guess we'll find out if I... Yeah, here's a save point. Okay. I was like, if I'm going to have some kind of final... I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of final boss fight. Something. So... We've had two... Wait, two? We had the double thing, and we had, yeah, the... Whatever it was, when we dropped down, it was the one that has the big, huge, like, metallic head, basically, and it can raise guys from the dead or whatever. That one. We had that. So we had two. Oh, there's a lot of ammo in here. 10 millimeter. That's my... Okay. There's not a lot of ammo. There's some ammo. I don't know why I said a lot. What is this? Workforce assignment for young Ariane. Been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R-34.59C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment in the Penrose program. You've been processed by Eon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience: store clerk, Young Photo Store, part-time, compulsory military service, Rotfront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you'll be assigned to the following workplace: S-23 Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. Wait. So they basically just told her... So you're either gonna find yourself other employment, or be accepted into military service, or you're gonna end up at this out of the way station that nobody wants to be at. Such nice people, these folks. Auntie's note: Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. So the Ito family again. Interesting. Repair spray +2. Oh. Oh, I have no equipment whatsoever now. Oh, uh-oh. Did I need to leave stuff in my box before coming here? I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight if I don't have... I don't know if I need to fight, though. Maybe there's just a cutscene. I don't know. So never mind. I'm not worried about it yet. We'll find out. Ariane Young, letter from Mother. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please, don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she's related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Seo in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. That's just exits. That doesn't look like the normal exit. That looks like a go up and down a ladder exit. I wonder, are we going up a ladder? Okay. So pistol ammo, probably. I don't know. I don't know if I want. I don't know what's coming. I don't. You know what? Let's do this before I equip stuff. Let me save, and then if it turns out that it's, I will just equip as if it's normal home. And I don't know. Let's go to 2. Okay, I'm just gonna equip as if we're just moving on because I don't know what's coming, right? It could just be another level. Although, why give me repair spray plus? Well, it's a new room. I guess it's fine. Anyway, so I will grab this. I'm just gonna grab 1 repair spray. I don't know why I would want 2 unless. Let's go with the same stuff we had before. Is there any other? I think we're good. Okay. Let's. This is the end. Leave forever. Yeah. I don't see any doors on the sides at all. Yeah, I don't see doors on the sides. What's this? Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors when they died. I saw some of those in that last area where we saw. They were looked like they were burned, like they were just like burned. Their shadows burned into the wall, kind of like an atom bomb kind of thing, where it just leaves a shadow behind them. And soon all of us Replika will have lost our senses and turned into writhing masses of flesh. I wonder if that's why they were going crazy. If they were all turning into flesh. At some point, then you presume part of your brain also is corrupted, right? I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed. Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? Damn. So it's the sad fate of all the Replikas. A red dream. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falka ends and Elster begins. So they started thinking that the Falka was us, or that we were the Falka? Stop. You must turn back. There's nothing for you there. You've tried so many times, and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning, Adler. Falka's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we'd seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Falka, why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again. No matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Falka. She won't forget. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. It is a boss fight, it looks like to me. Hang on. This is a boss fight. Let me get stuff for a boss fight. Damn it. I had a feeling it might be coming at some point, but then it was like just a bunch of notes and I was like, what? Okay. I'm glad I saved. Okay, so let's file 2, right? Yeah. Okay, so we definitely want different than what we selected. I'll keep the repair spray plus on me. It's better than the repair spray. I'm going to bring... I don't know what to expect. But I don't... It doesn't look like I'm going to need a flashlight. Unless there's some, like, second phase of the boss where it's all dark. I don't even know if we can stun prod her, though. Let's take this. Let me take this with grenade shells. It takes so much room, though. I don't have that much room for this stuff. Crap. Let me leave that. That plus grenade shells. And then I found this after I found the rifle. I don't know how it compares. Like if it does better or not. I'm going to take this with no ammo. No extra ammo, I mean. Then I'm going to take the rifle. And the rifle ammo. That's all I can take. Okay. How about not becoming whole if it means killing each other? Yeah, seriously. I don't. Well, they did. It does say though that they more or less figured out. So I'll save it so I don't have to re-equip everything, but I can change the stuff obviously if I don't like what my choices were. It says that Falka kind of has basically become corrupted. Like, it's hard to tell what reality is and all that stuff as well. And so it's just kind of, yeah, like running into the same thing again and again and again. At a certain point, you're just kind of like, although I don't understand, like, becoming one. I mean, that's kind of, I guess, the whole flesh consuming everybody. I don't know if that really makes sense to give into that, though. But I think it might just be despair talking. Like, we've tried so many things, they don't ever seem to work. So, whatever, I guess. Is kind of what the impression I'm getting a little bit. Okay, let me make sure I've equipped stuff before I I don't have anything down below. I'm now kind of wondering whether I should have brought stun prod, but let me not. The problem with the grenade is that's going to be like, that room is really small. That's going to be like hella damage to me if I'm too close, right? So I don't know if I like the idea of, oh, why didn't I, you know what? Hang on. Redo one thing really fast. Not much redo. Why don't I just, since I'm leaving it behind anyway, why don't I just heal myself with that other, what do you call it, that I've got? It makes no sense to leave that behind, but I'm still damaged. That's just silly. So let me, hang on, move these over. Let me take a normal repair spray. Let me use the normal repair spray on myself. And now let me grab the repair spray plus again. Okay. That should be a lot better. I was thinking about that. I was like, wait. I had a repair spray I left behind. Why did I not use it if I'm just going to leave it anyway? It's not like I'll get a chance to use it again later. Might as well try to get as much health back as I can before. And since I'm taking the repair spray pluses with me. Although now that I think about it, I should have redone again though. Oh, I'm at blue, so it doesn't matter. I was like, I should just use the auto injector because that for sure gets you to the full, gets you to max. But I'm at blue here anyway, so. I was like, if I'm going to leave the auto injector behind, same idea, right? I don't know if the grenade is a good idea, though, here. So if the grenade turns out... Did I click this? I don't remember. I think I did. Anyway. If the grenade turns out to be a bad idea in close quarters like that, and I'm, like, screwed, then I'd leave... You know, I will reload and leave the flare gun with the grenades behind, because that doesn't make sense if that's not gonna, either if it doesn't do anything, like if there's some spot I need to hit and I can't get it with a grenade or something, like the explosion, it's like kind of immune, like only certain types of damage or whatever thing for the boss, or if I kill myself in every battle because of it, then then why take it? So that might be something I end up changing, but we'll see. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Falka. Oh yeah, I'm not in the enclosed area now. It's a bigger one, isn't it? Let's become whole again. I didn't have anything equipped. I was like, wait, I don't have anything equipped. I literally have nothing. What the hell? Ow. So he's carry the spear? Oh. What now? Oh. Well, I don't know. Combine with this, and then equip this. That doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know how strong they are. Let's do this again. If 3 of these don't kill it, well, 2 when it's down, then I think these are a mistake to use. Still equipped. I was almost gonna equip it again, but I'm like, no. Oh. Oh, hang on. Do I have to equip it? I have to equip it, don't I? Use. Oh. Can't use it here? How? Oh, now can I use it? Can't use it here? Do I combine it with something? I don't know. Let me use this on myself. Equip this. Oh. Can I use it when I'm right next to it? So what's the point of the spear? Oh. Ow. I don't like those. Ow. 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 Nope. Okay, I don't think I want... I don't think I want the flare gun with the grenades. That's two... That's... First of all, that's two spots. And secondly, it doesn't seem like they really... I don't think that's... I don't know. It feels like I probably don't want... At least not... There were two... what are those called? Were those the auras? Anyway, there are two of those things that were kind of staggering forward to me that... I might get with a grenade, but I feels too iffy. I don't know that I think I don't want the grenade after all. So let's drop those. So the rifle and that, and maybe I take more healing. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. Let me take more shotgun rounds. Oh, only two. Wait, I'm not even using shotgun. Why would I take shotgun rounds? It's not what I want. I want more compact ammo, yeah. And more rifle ammo. And then I'm going to take an auto injector for more healing. Wait. Yeah. And then I have these. Okay, so I have those. I have that. When those are used up. Okay. Let's go with that stuff. And I'm still just in yellow? Maybe just not enough time has passed. Because I was in blue last time after using that. We'll find out, I suppose. Okay, let's try again. The last method, when I shot her with the machine gun, didn't seem to really do much. Like, if anything, she kind of like moved slightly as if it clearly hit her, but it didn't seem to stop her like it did earlier. Although, to be fair, I don't know that it did all that much damage to her. I had to do a few bursts to get her to stagger for like the next phase. So I don't know. I don't know how effective that is or not. So I gotta watch out for those blasts, those kind of distortion blasts or whatever those are. Or like sound waves, whatever exactly they are. Let me equip. I'm going to equip this as well. So it will, if I get really low, it should, when equipped, automatically activates. Yeah. So we'll do that. And then I will equip the, yeah, I'm in blue now. It was just not enough time or whatever. That to start out. Yeah, okay. Oh, no space. That's right, no space. I forgot. I have to wait until enough. I don't know what I can... I forgot I need a space for the damn spear. Doggone it. Well, that's not good. Oh, I can... I don't like the idea, but I can destroy something if I need to. Or just use it so that I have a space open. I don't need to use it. So now I just base... Damn it. Yeah, this is not going to go well for me. I don't want to destroy these, though. I don't think... I can't even... Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to have to do another round of waiting for her. Nope, didn't. Okay. still don't need to use it. I almost want to get hit by this just so that it'll use it. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Okay. Now, let me just reload this while I've got it there. Okay, so let me grab this. Yep. Okay. No, I don't want shotgun ammo. Yes, pick this up. Yep. Ow. Wow. Well, I'm not doing well. Okay. Ow. Doggone it. Ow. 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 Whoops. Ah! Doggone it. I used it when I didn't have any... Damn it. What I don't want to do... Okay, let me... No space to carry it? Really? Hang on. What do I... Oh. No. Use... This one. Small amount of health over time. Yeah. Use this one. Any of this ammo? Ah! I don't know. I have 9 rounds left. I don't have anything really to hurt her with. Not much, at least. Ow. Really? Okay, I gotta reload. I ran out of ammo. And there's no ammo to pick up. Like the aesthetic, how far along the game are? This is the final boss. So if you don't want spoilers, I would recommend not watching still. Although I do want you to watch my stream, but if you don't want spoilers, then don't watch. Because we're in the final thing now. Dang it, dude. Yeah, okay, I'm leaving these behind. Okay. And I'm still having that equipped. And I will start with the rifle again. Because I need a spot for the spear. That's the second attempt of the fight, but both times, well, first time I didn't know, but the last time I knew I needed a slot for the spear, and I just didn't leave it open because I'm smart like that. So that got me into trouble because I'm trying to dump things, while in the meantime, it's just, yeah, it wasn't awesome. Okay. Yes. It doesn't mean I'll necessarily beat the boss now that I'm not doing that, but I can do some stuff that's smarter than what I was doing, so that's basically all I'm saying. Because so you have an item, and people that have been watching this for a while or have played the game obviously know this, but you have an item here called an auto injector. It specifically says the last couple of lines there, when equipped, automatically activates on system failure. So while it takes an inventory slot, I can equip it so it's down below my rifle, and I don't have to take time to try to use it or anything in the middle of combat. It'll just, if I die, basically, it'll automatically inject me, and I'll be, I don't know if it from almost death, if it goes to full health from that, but it basically goes to full health, like almost full health. So that's definitely worth having for when I am in serious trouble. Better than just some minor healing in the meantime, I think. Because then I can focus on, as well or poorly as I do it, I can focus on trying to dodge as well as fight the boss. So while your turn, there's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Felka. She won't forget me. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Ow. Okay. Well, oops. I meant this is what I meant. Let me reload this. The thing is, when you get enough games like this, or like Dead Space, that have a certain degree of, like a certain vibe that in a lot of ways is similar to other horror that came before, you're going to run into repetition. So for example, yes, there's the whole like dead flesh becomes like basically resurrected in this. It's not exactly the same, but in many ways it is. It's basically all becoming a big mass of flesh, but it's not. It's like the body gets consumed in the flesh, and then it's just a mass of flesh. So it's not like with body parts and certain vulnerable areas and stuff. It's just a mass of flesh. So in that sense of like the dead flesh reanimating, that's similar to Dead Space, but becoming the dead flesh and stuff is not exactly the same. It's more like if you've played any of the Amnesia games, well, so not counting Amnesia the Bunker, but like Dark Descent, Machine for Pigs, or as well, Dark Descent and Rebirth for sure. I don't know if Machine for Pigs really has that really in it either, but Dark Descent and Rebirth both have kind of this fleshy, like, remains left behind after the darkness has come and consumed certain things and stuff. After the darkness comes through an area, and then it leaves behind like these strands of fleshy stuff. So in that way, this is similar to Amnesia as well. But there are also Lovecraftian elements. Like there was a big pit with a big flesh, like basically it was like a pit made out of flesh with like these tentacles coming out of it, which is more Lovecraftian as well. So it's hard to say this gets all of its inspiration. Certainly there are similarities, absolutely, and that probably will carry forward in a lot of different horror you play. It depends on what you're playing too. Some horror is more like the ritualistic horror, in which case it's like, you used this person in a ceremony to bring about this demon thing that's a totally different theme and stuff, and you have several that are similar to that. So there's always, that kind of stuff can carry forward too. Yeah, I'm a big horror buff. I'm not perfect. I know there are definitely things that in horror that I don't know, but I'm absolutely a horror buff. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now, I want actually this for those guys, because these guys are weaker, so I can take them out with this. Now we'll switch back to this. And I will... Ow. Okay. So now I want to grab this. Nope. Grab. Yep. And use that on you. Okay. Okay, hang on. I want to reload this. And I need to also try to make sure I'm grabbing ammo and stuff. No, ow, 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 ow. Ow. Reload again. Reload, not equip. I meant reload. Use this. That'll help me some too. Why? What? Oh, it unequipped. Doggone it. That was a bad mistake. Okay. We're over here. Grab this. Yep. And F. No. Gotta avoid that. Okay, grab this. Yes. Okay. Ow. Oh, I didn't actually take all that much damage from it, so equip this instead, I guess. Nah, it's not exactly what I wanted, really. I want this. No, I don't want that. Doggone it. Reload. Use that. Use that. Actually, I probably should use both of those to... I have a spot for now, though. For now. Ow. Just get rid of that so it's not mine. Oh, no space. Okay. I have a spear. Let me just use these. Because that ammo is going to be very important. So let me reload this while I'm here. Okay, and then let me grab that. Ow. Oh, there we go. I beat it. Unless there's another phase after this cutscene. I don't know. Violent scene missing. So the censorship continued even with the replicas. Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, I would say for this game, if you're looking for, like in the cutscenes, there's action in between, of course, but if you're looking at the cutscenes and also reading all of the notes and stuff, it's a really, really damn sad story, actually. It's like no hope for anybody. It's so sad. Falka, now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. The space intention left flank. I mean, basically the entire story is just despair. Once again. See, look, and it's like all like dying too. Skull-like and everything. You've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a really... I'm glad my friend recommended this to me, because this is a really good game. Very underrated, I think. Very... Like, a lot of people might even know about it, but they probably watched the trailer and decided, nah, it's not for me because of the play style or something. It is such a good game. If story and character development is important to you in games, this is like a really good game for that. And it's horror, so it scratches that itch for me. It's really good, in my opinion. I would give this probably like out of 10, I'd probably give this easily an 8, maybe 8.5, easily, I think. Just because I'm so much into characters and storyline, like plot, and then add to that horror that I also love. Yeah, really, really well done. I'm not one who really cares about graphical style, so that doesn't matter to me on this. So if you go back, that we're returning to the game now, sorry. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. Adler. You'll destroy everything. Okay. So we defeated the boss, and now we're with this. And I have no inventory. So we're just playing directly off of having us been stabbed in the eye, and so we're wounded and super hurt. But we don't have anything with us to heal or anything. Penrose Briefing, Phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica, we are a replica, for example, to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. End of decrypted transmission. Yeah, so we were, without getting too heavy, like too much into the weeds, basically humans, or whatever the equivalent of the race is called these days in this world. This is in the future quite a ways. But humans have created things called replicas. They're basically cybernetic, like cyborgs. They're basically cyborgs. But they have the psyche of a human implanted in them. So they have personality traits, they have certain memories and different things like this that go along with that. And so we're a replica called Lister. LSTR is our model number, so we're referred to as Lister. And we are not Lister, Elster, sorry, Elster. L and then STR is stir, so Elster. I keep saying Lister, it's Elster. Anyway, and so Elster are us. We are assisting a human called Ariane Young as she's on her ship. And so this information here is like the corporations or whatever information to Ariane Young, not to us. We're the replica they're referring to. See, I think at this point in the story, this is for everybody else. I mean, also you, Hussy Dude, and I appreciate you watching and hope you continue to watch, but like my different streams. But for the people that have been watching for some time, this is also for you. So just make sure I'm not just talking to Hussy Dude now. um, I think what's going on storyline wise is we have this kind of tug of war going on in Elster's mind, and that is between Elster's love, whether it's romantic or it's just like sisterly or friendly, right? I don't know, but Elster's love for other replicas like Issa versus her love, our love for Ariane Young, the human that we're serving. And so there's this constant, I need to go back though so I can be with my human again. But if you go back, then you're going to have to go through all the stuff with the replicas again, and then the replicas are going to die again. Yeah, but I want to be back with my human. I think there's this tug of war going on. I think it's a cycle that's repeating, like they were talking about, not Falca, that's the boss we defeated. The hell. Anyway, the one that was half skeletal. I don't remember the model number for some stupid reason. Adler. So, like Adler was saying, we've been repeating this cycle, and I think that somewhere in the cycle we're trying to get to some point where we can save our replica friends, but also still have our time serving Ariane Young, and I think those two things are in conflict. I'm not totally positive, but that's the impression I get, is those two things are in conflict. You cannot be with your human friend and also save your replica friends. Because when you go with your human friend, the cycle reboots and you get to go through all of the death of, it's like the human time with Ariane is at the very beginning of the cycle, and then you go through all the rest of the cycle where all the other replicas die. And so if you want to be with Ariane again, you have to reboot the cycle. But then the replicas die again. As this never-ending cycle of despair and doom, effectively, I think is what's going on. I'm not 100% sure. I've forgotten some things because I stream this each week, but it's a week between, so some details I'll be forgetting. But I think that's kind of the overall impression I'm getting of what's going on. This is, for example, this is the ship where we were serving, where Ariane was. I mean, obviously now there's trash and there was fleshy remains in that previous room and stuff. So obviously things are much worse off than they were last time we were here, or when we were here originally, whichever way you want to look at that. So it's not really, this isn't really like good just because we happen to be on the ship again. Garbage bags. In the end, we didn't have the strength to dispose of them anymore, but that's not what I meant with that. There we go. Cycle 225. So we've been through this 224 times already. Or maybe this is the 225, and this is the start of the next one. Anyway, when I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of rote front of school, of the photo store, sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. This is Ariane talking. She was working in the store and so on. When I saw the photo, or it was either Ariane or Issa, actually. I think it's Issa's, photo store. Yeah, I think it's Issa, actually. Isabel, or Isabold, or Isabeau, whatever. Anyway, Isabel, basically. She, I believe, is the one who was working in the store. I don't think Ariane was. I think Ariane was somewhere else. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. Anyway, it's one of those two, though. It's not us. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Oh, and just as a reminder, so Isabel or Isabold or whatever the hell her name is, Isolde, I think. Anyway, she is a replica. She's one of the replicas we tried to save, but she ends up dying in the end. And then Ariane is the human. So anyway, when I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. So Isolde saw a photo of Ariane, I think. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone. So why bother? Here, I'm finally free. I get to be by myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. Okay, we can enter to the left. So before we try going, I don't know if we can even, but before we try going further this way, actually, I don't think we can go to the right at all, right? Yeah, the right was blocked. That's right. So we'll go this way. Oh, maybe, because I don't know if there are doors here. Yeah, that's blocked. Okay, so I was just make sure if, or check and see if there was any other way to go anyway. Okay. Penrose Briefing Phase 3. Start of decrypted transmission. Congratulations, comrade. You've survived 3,000 cycles. Reached the final phase of the Penrose program. Or reaching the final phase. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. Yeah, that might be another thing too, is this might all be in our head because we're reaching the end of our life cycle as a replica. So that's also, it could all be in our imagination, in our mind. If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might still be, or might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. Yeah. Such a nice corporation, huh? As they tend to be in science fiction. It's like 50% of the time, corporations are all just corrupted and evil, right? That's how it is in like the whole Alien series, for example. Weyland-Yutani is just a horrible, awful corporation. Or like in what the hell? Why can't I think of what it's called? Post-apocalyptic. Everybody is in. Everybody comes out of vaults. What the hell is that one called? We have like the different numbered vaults and stuff. I don't know why I can't think of the name. Anyway, like in that, the corporation that told everybody you'll be safe in these vaults from the nuclear destruction stuff, and like half the time the vaults are actually nightmare areas. Just turned out to be awful for the people. Fallout. The Fallout series. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name. Anyway. Cycle 648. Talk some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Or she's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockfort protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around. I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I could talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her. Everything is the same in here, as always. Nothing ever changes. This is going to be a really sad ending. I just know it already. Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived. The one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. So The King in Yellow, basically, is the book. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica and the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Izza? I can't remember. That was 1294. Strong nation except when having an option to return home and have pension. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside the ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head. Whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. That was 1840. So this is 1294. So we're basically 500, almost 550 cycles later when she's saying that everything's the same. And then 1840. So we're now 650 cycles later. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here, getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Damn. Yeah, this did not seem like a good place to be. The ship in general. Everything's gone badly, I think. Everything's gone badly. That's our exit. This is probably blocked. Oh, no, we can go that way as well. So we'll go to the right, and then we'll go up. Cycle 5, something 9. Oh, at cycle 3000, the company was encouraging you to just put an end to it. This is cycle 5009. Because at cycle, like, even 600 something, she wasn't saying she was sick of everything. So she's like almost twice as long as the company recommended she stay alive. Damn. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? Cycle 5400 something. I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Oh, everything's just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. Cycle who knows what. I just want to sleep. Please, just let me sleep. Please. Just make it stop. Please. Damn. And it sounded like the company sounded like it was being harsh earlier. Maybe this is partly why they said, though, just call it good because you stay around too long and this type of crap happens. I don't know. Or if something else happened, but that might be why. They didn't say radiation was going to start leaking, so she's losing her hair. Could be part of it, right? Some of the side effects. I think this Ariane. I think she died here. She finally died, and she's just here, just sitting. Damn. Dude, that's sad. If that's true, that's so sad. That she just like aged and aged and aged and aged and aged and got worse and sicker and tired, more and more tired, until finally she just ran out. Bro. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home? Yes. Remember our promise. Elster. So that other wasn't Ariane. I wonder if that was an early version of Elster in this cycling through again. There was a body there, clearly, but this is Ariane, so that other was not Ariane. I did think it was kind of odd because I knew Ariane had white hair and that one had black hair. So that's why I think it might have been us. Anyway. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. Du hast ever spoken. You said it. You have said it. I think her saying please, begging for it, is why she's willing to do it. I'm sorry. Count down to 0. And that's it. Ariane's dead. At least she doesn't suffer anymore. Thank you. But the fact that she doesn't suffer anymore, I wonder if that started this awful cycle for Elster too. Maybe she already killed Ariane in like a previous cycle, and now she's in cycle. I don't mean by cycle like they're used to cycles where they mean like years or whatever it is, or months or whatever. I think what I mean is like these kind of repetitions in the loop. Are we finally able to die also and end it, so we end our suffering as well, since Ariana is dead now? I wonder if that's why we kept repeating the loop, because we promised Ariane that we would finish her off so she wouldn't suffer. That might... Oh, I think that's what happened. Way early in the game, I thought our promise was to people like Issa, replicas like Issa that we were trying to find. I think that's wrong. I think our promise was to Ariane. We told her we would stop it so she wouldn't have to suffer anymore. And then we just kept things going despite that. Well, the stream went way longer than I expected. Normally I only go a couple of hours. It's been 3.5 today because especially after the boss fight, it was the final scenes and stuff went on and on a lot longer than I expected. It's cool. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, so normally I wouldn't be streaming this long. Damn. Okay, well, I really enjoyed it. Like I was saying earlier to Hussy Dude, I would still... Nothing changed with the ending of this. So I would still give this I would say probably I'd say probably an 8.5. There were no, actually I might give this a 9. Because I can't really think. There were a couple of things in the gameplay, like the doors, like getting the double arrows. Sometimes they're finicky. So there's some small things like that, but not really much at all. The gameplay was fine, I think, pretty much. So I don't think I would say that was a problem at all either. So yeah, I think I'd say 9 out of 10. The only reason I would say 9 out of 10 and I don't rank it higher is something has to absolutely blow me away. This was extremely enjoyable for me, but I don't think it blew my mind. And something that blows my mind, I would give a 9.5. I don't give stuff 10s pretty much because 10 implies there's nothing to improve. And although I can't maybe identify it myself, I think there's always something to improve on a game. So I would never rank something a 10. So I guess it's technically on a scale of 1 to 9.5, I guess. But I say to 10 because 10's perfect, and I don't think anything is perfect. But yeah, I think I'd say this is a 9. This was really, really, really well done. And it was not a short game at all by any means. I mean, I've been streaming this for a couple of months to get through it. like 2+ hours, usually 2, but sometimes 2.5 or 3 hours even. And today 3.5 to get through it. And that was, 2 months times, or like, so 8 weekends, right? So 8 weeks minus a couple of weekends I was gone. So let's say 7 weeks. So 7 times 2, so about 15, 16 hours for me. Now, I tend to have longer playthrough times than a lot of people because I'm very detail oriented. I like to look at all the nooks and crannies and stuff. So for a normal player, it's probably closer to like 10 to 12 hours. But you're not ass choking for someone who's not. Yeah. Yeah, like what a sad ending though. Like melancholic ending. The happy ending is that both of them finally stop suffering and die, basically. Which is what? Yeah, see, a lot of people think the King in Yellow is Lovecraft. It's not. It's that what's his name? Robert Chambers. It's the same vein as Lovecraft type stuff, but it's not actually written by Lovecraft. Anyway, yeah. So this was more in line with the King in Yellow. Yeah, this wasn't so much. Anyway, but yeah, so like we talked about before, you'll see similarities with things like Dead Space or things like Amnesia, but it's absolutely 1,000,000% its own unique story, right? It's not like pinned down to anything in particular. Total game time 30 hours. Oh, I played it for a lot longer than I thought then. I saved 84 times. Loaded 32. I died 13 times. I took a hell of a lot of damage. Death cheated 4 times. I wonder if that's the auto injector bringing you back right away. Ending promise. Is there another? Maybe there are alternate endings. I'm not going to play to get an alternate ending, but I guess there's an alternate ending you could get. I wonder how you do that. Anyway, I got the promise ending, whatever that is. So. It was really 31 hours? Damn, I didn't know it was that long. Well, there you go. I guess I played for 31 hours. I wonder what the normal time is. Whoops. If I were to go... How long to be... Let's see what the normal time is. It's probably nowhere near 30 hours. Yeah. Normal time is... Depends on how you do it. If you just run through the main story, but you don't do additional stuff, like some of the stuff we were like, I was getting into rooms I didn't necessarily need to get into, getting extra things. If you do the main story, it's 9 hours. And if you do completionist, it's 14 hours. But also keep in mind that some of these numbers are by people that have played it multiple times, not the first time. So there's that too, right? Because a lot of times people get on there, they'll play it several times because they really enjoy it. Then they get down to, it only takes me this many hours, and then they put that down as their time. Anyway, but like I said, I do tend to go much longer with my gameplay anyway. So, is that for real though? Let's see, 3.5 today. That feels wrong though. But maybe. Let me see. Anyway, okay, so that'll be it for today, for this stream. In about a little over 10 hours from now, I'll be continuing Whispered World. And then about when I finish that, about 8 hours after that, I will continue with more True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3 that we're doing. Yeah. See, it's claiming 30 hours, but my recordings. Oh, no. No, they're right. Yep, it is about 30 hours, 31 hours. Yeah, so it's absolutely correct. I did not realize I've been playing it for that long. Oh. Okay, yeah, I thought I started at the end of March. I was completely wrong. I started it back mid-February. So that's a little bit different. All right. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining me. Hussy Dude, thanks for stopping in. I hope you stick around. Meow Meow, even though I finished playing the game, hope you stick around for other stuff I might do. Just keep lookout for on either Odyssey or YouTube, or if you haven't yet, on either Odyssey or YouTube, in the description of the video, there is a link to my Discord. You could join my Discord community, of course. And I post there too. So on Discord, YouTube, and Odyssey, in the community area, I announce when I'm going to be streaming. And if you ever want to know what I'm going to be streaming, if you've not been watching for a bit or whatever, I'll let you know. But anyway, thanks for stopping in. Siluel and Hussy Dude and Meow Meow and anybody who watches this after the fact or was watching now but was just lurking, appreciate the support. I will talk to you guys next time. Till then, peace.
I can let go?